Hello, friends. Welcome to this live stream. My name is Chandrakant, and this is Akulmach World. And today in our program, we are going to discuss about business tips and tricks. And by the way, we are live, so you can actually send in your comments, your suggestions, and they will start displaying here. I can read your comments, your questions, your suggestions, and display your name and answer that question or observation, whatever you have. So, as part of our AI series, I have been saying that the AI war has just begun, especially when the large companies are now loggerhead and developing their own AI. If you look at the large companies, all of these companies have been using AI for decades to maintain their internal processes and to create different 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 applications within their own organization. However, now the AI is being launched as a public consumption device, and that is why I say that AI war has just begun. As part of this AI, the Google is going to launch new AI features which will be integrated with their productivity tools like Docs, Gmails, etc. So this is very exciting because Google is obviously competing with Microsoft. Microsoft has OpenAI, Google has launched Bard, but how do you use them, how a common man uses? So right now, this is an interesting development that Google has announced. They are launching their version of AI which will help users of Google use AI and access the AI and various features. So how does this affect the Google clientele? The Google, the people, the companies or organization or even individuals who are posted on the Google platform, how this affects them. We know that Google has something called a workspace. The way Google environment works is that they have workspace and everything else, all the applications like your email, your different applications like Gmeet, productivity tools like spreadsheets, etc., docs, everything else reside inside the workspace, and based on your subscription plan on the workspace, you get access or different levels of access or different degree of access to these applications. So to roll out a new functionality around all of these productivity applications which are as part of the workspace, Google Workspace, it is very simple. They have to integrate their new AI with the workspace, and that is what they are planning to do. They are going to integrate their AI with their workspace, which is right now under testing. So I will talk about that in detail. But I think the important thing is that Google Workspace will start having AI, and therefore, if you are a Google customer and your company is hosted on Google, then all the functionality of the AI will be extended to your workspace. So if you have applications like Doc, Spreadsheet, Meet, there are so many other applications which are available as part of Workspace. All of those applications will get access to the new AI, and that is what the Google is planning to do. Right now, this AI has been given to selected users for testing, but after the successful testing, this will be rolled out. And what are the other features it can provide? Most of the features that they are envisaging or basically thinking of bringing, I'm going to cover in my live stream today. So as I said, the workspace will get the new AI, and as a result, the workspace is mostly used for collaboration. It is used for emailing. It is also used for your communication, Meet. So all these applications are integrated into workspace, and companies can scale up the extent or give rights to the workspace to their employees. So in nutshell, organization can have all these applications on the workspace, but the access to workspace is given by the local administrator. So I think this is how the workspace works. And if the AI is available in the workspace, if the application is provided to a particular user, then automatically the AI will be extended to that user. And what does it do? It will actually help them write emails. It will help them create marketing campaigns and different blogs. It will also help them make the meeting notes. So let's say, for instance, we are a email user. So what AI can do, actually, what they are basically saying, that you can create ready-made drafts. AI can help you create ready-made drafts, even respond. So right now we have this CRM which is integrated with your email systems, or you may have an external CRM which you have, and your Google Mail is integrated with that. So the AI will actually take up some of these tasks which typically CRM is supposed to do. So this is where it is heading. It will start responding to certain emails that you get from your prospects and your clients. It will start creating summaries, and it can also prioritize your emails. So right now the emails are prioritized basis on whether they are important, not normal, etc. So you see all the important. So you can actually mark your email as important and hot email, etc. Whatever you nomenclature you have. But based on the gravity of the situation, AI will understand what is this customer. Does he have any special needs which require special attention? So based on the so there is no classification that a sender has to do. Now with the new system, the AI will basically decide which is an important email and put it in the top. So when you actually access your email system, you will actually access the important emails first, and so on and so forth. So I think the priority. So this is going to be a very killer application in the email, because today, in today's world, most of the professionals spend a lot of their time in doing exactly that. So if AI can do all this, which is pick up the ready-made draft, so that you don't waste time in typing long essays, or basically create an email. The AI will actually understand the topic, understand the issue the client has raised, create a draft for you. What you need to do is basically read the draft and then apply the specific input that you want to apply, or change a little bit here. So massage the text a little bit, and then you're ready to go. So instead of spending a lot of time in creating a draft for your email, the ready-made drafts can be given to you. So I think this is a very big change. It's a basically world-changing step. If AI can do that, you just go to the email, you read what client has sent you based on the priority. Then when you want to reply, you will see a grayed out draft underneath. All you need to do is just finalize it and send it across. So your life is so simple. Similarly, there could be certain instructions. You can configure AI to respond on your behalf for certain standard emails, and also create summary. So it can also summarize. Suppose you have a long mail, you can actually make a summary out of it, and maybe present to your management, or maybe put the summary in your website or internal web link. It's up to you how you want to use this information. So I think this is earth-shattering development. I think it's really a next step when it comes to using the email. Now, when it comes to other workspace applications, there are a lot of other applications which allows collaboration, also collaborative work, working on same document between the team. So today, the collaboration tool in the workspace area, you already have the sharing of documents, where people don't have to create multiple versions of the document, and somebody has to then find out which is the latest version, so on and so forth. So workspace already has the built-in capability to give the versions of the document, and then same document via the internet is worked upon by many people, by the team, so that you have better productivity. You're not wasting time in sharing documents, and then somebody has to stitch these together. So all of that will be taken care by AI. who's going to work on this, who's going to not work on this. So all of that distribution hassles will be taken over by the AI, which is going to be present in the workspace. Then there is a lot of proofreading, writing, and rewriting. All of these tedious jobs of creating a document. Because if you are in a marketing job in any company, this is exactly what you do. You actually write the pitch, then you basically, somebody else has to proofread it. So proof reading is an important activity. Unless your document is fully approved, it cannot go and hit the internet, hit the website, or basically become a public document. So this is going to do the tedious job for you. It is actually going to check the punctuation, grammar, and usage of words, the usage of words as per the context. So all of that will be available. I think, just imagine, friends, if such facilities are available in workspace, how your productivity will increase overnight, and then your time will be freed up to do something more strategic. Because otherwise you will be wasting time in proofreading, writing, rewriting, checking, collaboration, taking approval. All of that can be just done automatically by using this AI. So this is a killer implementation. I think Google has applied their collective thought, and they are actually bringing real functionality for the people when it comes to document. What about other applications? The other applications that we use are the presentation tools. Now, presentation tools today have the slides, which is the most common way people like to present. However, smart presenters now are using video clips, audio clips, and sound effect, even 3D effects. So all of that is available in the presentation tool. Whether you take from Google or from Microsoft, these presentations tools have come a long way. Many people just still use them as a slideshow, but you can actually create a complete self-running demo and create that as an executable and send it across, like 30 minutes, 30-second self-running promotional video can be created in the presentation tool. The fact of the matter is, you have to know this tool thoroughly. If you can, if you're able to do this kind of activity today, you need to know all of these. You have to have some experience with using presentation tool, and use all the functionality which is available in the presentation tool. So many people just use it as a slide show and probably use it as a slide share. So because we are living in the era of collaboration, so use the presentation tool for your slides. However, you can do much more than that. And now if AI is available, it will actually do the dirty lifting for you. It will create, it will insert music, it will insert videos. In fact, the AI will be able to create a video based on the text which is written in your slide. And this video can be created on the fly also. So while you're presenting, because AI will have the capability to search the internet and convert text into video and then show it there. So imagine, how interactive your video presentation can become with sound, video, special clips, and you will be able to drive your point so effectively and without spending so much time. There was a time when people used to say that, hey, this is my deck, this is my property, I have worked on it, I have worked on creating this presentation deck, I have worked personally, I've given my personal time, I've enhanced it, and now this has become a powerful deck. Now everybody will be able to do the same thing, not only one or two people. The AI will actually do heavy lifting for you, and your presentation will become out of the world, because AI is there and it will create this videos, it will insert contextual based on the context. It will create these special effects, and at the right moment, and you continue to present, and the videos are also embedded automatically, because AI is now intelligent system which will bring all these artifacts into your presentation, making your presentation out of the world. Of course, you need to know how to present in front of your audience. So that is one skill that AI can never take away from humans. Now, the workspace also has a lot of forms functionality, and forms are used in a variety of ways. The forms are, especially when it comes to Google, the Google Forms are directly integrated with the spreadsheet. So whatever input you get from the form, and form can be integrated with your website. So if you are running a website on Google Sites, you can actually create multiple forms. These forms can be created for your education institute, or for your company, or for your individual use. It depends what information you want to collect by using these forms. Nevertheless, this functionality is very, very strong functionality of the workspace, and whatever input you get is completely stored in a spreadsheet. So once the data goes into spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet grows beyond certain size, you need to basically work on the spreadsheet, get certain inputs. This AI will be able to analyze the raw data of your spreadsheet and give you actionable insight. So the data modeling, until few months back, we were hearing that data modeling is the most sought after skill. So if the AI is able to do data modeling for you based on whatever spreadsheet you have, you may have one spreadsheet or you may have 100 spreadsheet, it doesn't matter. You get for your each form, what is going on in the field. If you get certain insights which are created, which have been identified by the AI, these are actionable items for you. You know exactly if you're doing the right step or the wrong step, and probably this will help you to steer your group, your work, your company in the right direction. So getting this intelligence out from the raw data is very important, and people basically charge a lot of money to create these data models. There are data scientists who actually are specialized in this area, and they are hired by companies like Amazon and all these companies, eBay, etc., to create different data models. And if the AI is able to create that in the as part of the workspace, Google Workspace, this is a game changer, because now everybody will have access to this insight which is related to their own business. And now let's come talk about the bare basics. Google also has a Google Meet video conferencing tool, and today many people don't know how to use that effectively, and what are the functionality available inside the Google Meet, etc. Even simple thing like, how do I change my background? So the AI will be able to change the background also without you asking for any background. So if you are having a sales meeting, it will be able to create a contextual based background. So every time when you enter the meeting room, you will have a different background. And this is a remarkable feature, because now your video calls will be so lively, simply because you can have a video running in your background brought in by the AI, and you have not even, you can probably set the context of your meeting, but then AI will do the heavy lifting. As I keep saying, that it will search the internet, replace with a better background. It is also going to take care that there is no IPR violation, etc. So all of that will be taken care by the AI. So even a user who doesn't know how to use various functionality within the Meet application will have the access automatically provided to change the background, to make it more lively, to bring in a whiteboard on need basis, configure the whiteboard whenever you go into a live conference. Probably also attach second camera, because I think I'm sure 99% people don't know how to attach a second camera to your Google Meet session. So today, what people are doing is basically logging in from two different machines using two different logins, and that's how they connect one camera for their showing their face and other one to show what they are writing on the board. So whereas in Google Meet, you don't have to do all this. You can actually attach a second camera without logging in from another machine. With the same machine, you can do that. But trust me on this, a lot of people don't do this. They don't even know that this functionality is available. So if the AI is handling all this, then it will configure the second camera, also bring in the second camera on need basis. A lot of this functionality will be made easy. Maybe you can also ask for it. You can probably say that, hey AI, you can give a name and open the second camera, so the AI will be able to take that command. So these are the functionality which Google is thinking of bringing. And lastly, I have talked about so many applications using the basic applications, but then there is a complete workflow which needs to be conducted. And Workspace, Google Workspace has the workflow engine which allow your company to basically create a workflow. So when you actually subscribe to Google Workspace, you get these different functionality using which you can create your own workflow in any company. Each company has a different way of doing things, so you can actually customize the workflow the way you want. For example, for attendance, for fleet management, for HRMS. So what is the workflow? How onboarding happens? What is the first thing? What is the second thing? Sales pipeline creation. What is the workflow in sales pipeline? And so on and so forth. So now you don't have to spend money in buying the HRMS, buying this CRMs, buying different applications and integrating with the workspace, because people find it tedious to do all this. Because if the ready-made solution is available, why not just buy the ready-made solution off the shelf and integrate with the workspace. So workspace remains the area only used for email mostly, because now you have external system. But with the AI coming in, the AI will be able to create proper workflow for all your applications. It will create and streamline how things will happen, and how chat function will work within your company. And this is going to be something which is very good. So that is why I'm saying that Google is talking about these things, and that is why I say that AI war has just begun. It is not it is not started yesterday. It has just begun. More and more advanced features will be brought into AI, and it is based on the competition between Microsoft, Amazon, Google. The consumers will benefit, and they can start spending their time in thinking strategy, deciding which way they want to do, what is new they have to do, rather than breaking their head on building spreadsheets, building data centers, building various CRMs, preparing themselves for a Google Meet or a conference. So now you can be more creative, because the heavy lifting can be done by the AI, which is going to be integrated with the Google Workspace. So today's program is dedicated to Google Workspace, because I think a lot of people, or nearly 30 to 40% of the companies, are hosted on this. And this is something new which has been recently announced, and I am therefore covering this in my live stream. So friends, if you have any questions, any observations, any suggestions, feel free to send in your comments. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you again in the next one.